We're live.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. Who this? we oh, why is this?
No, remember, we're ignoring it.
Oh yeah, we're ignoring it.
We're not giving it any attention.
Yeah, okay.
We're doing positive reinforcement.
Yes. Soha is here. Ali is here. Ali saying hi, everyone. Ali, is this the Ali who, after the live stream is over, he goes and finds everywhere that we mention his comments and he timestamps it and thanks? Is that the same Ali? That's so cute. That's so. Thank you for doing that. You're helping the algorithm. Every time we highlight Ali in a part of the video, after the video is over, he goes and timestamps every time his comment was highlighted, and he thanks us for highlighting his comment. It's so cute. I love it.
Now, Deborah is here. Now this is positive reinforcement.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know who this person is. Soha is here.
We're not even highlighting those comments.
Okay. Sure. Luke is here. Trell is here. As the goddess wills, night of. Oh, this is gonna trigger Susanna.
It's like where I don't even care.
Sure.
I think worse than being triggered is just being indifferent.
Trump 2024. Oh no, it's already happening. You guys will never give up, huh?
Wait, Star Raptor Flock, does that mean that you acknowledge that he lost?
Ooh, keeps moving, hey? Keeps moving. First, like, he's gonna win for sure, and then he loses, and then people are like, well, it was fraud, you will see. Like, the media doesn't decide. Electoral College. And then the Electoral College just said, like, well, it will be cool. Now we're gonna have the military martial arts. Like, wait, not martial arts. What is it called? Martial law.
Martial law, yeah.
Yeah, I said martial arts for some reason. And they're like, that doesn't happen. And it's like, he's never gonna be sworn in. And Biden will swear 2024, and then 2024. I don't know what's up, guys. If 2024 happens and then Trump doesn't win, if that happens, okay. This was always his plan. He's more powerful. I'm just guessing right now. This was always he's more relevant now. He's like,
but they're already saying that. This was the plan all along.
Really?
Oh yeah. Are you kidding me?
They're so predictable.
All right, we watched this content together. They already say that.
Oh yeah. No, but like,
guys,
no.
Wait. Some of the favorite time that I spend with you is when we watch right-wing nutty content together. We have so much fun watching right-wing content together. Because we're always just like, pause. Did he just say that the U.S. government doesn't exist?
Or like they're gonna form their own union and get separated from United States because of Trump.
We're gonna secede, y'all.
Yes. Or like RNA is like created DNA that the deep did you see it? Oh, wasn't that like Officer Tatum? He was saying, I don't know, RNA, like when he was talking about vaccines, like watch that, search for RNA. It's like created DNA.
No, search for it while you still can.
While you still can.
I'm like, God. This man has 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, and it's monetized. How do we get strikes over like saying F Buddhism? And he's like telling people that vaccines, something. I'm not gonna say.
Or Hill.
Yeah, or he goes like, yeah, he's like, if I'm in public and you come and ask me to wear a mask, I'm gonna like that's a threat. That's a threat. How is this a channel of 1 million subscribers not only not removed, but it's fully monetized, and we get strikes over saying FUCK Buddhism? Like, how do we get that? I don't understand. We got a super chat.
Oh, thank you for the super chat, the Corzo family. Thank you for the $5. Do you think there's a difference between the handling of claims of voter fraud by the Trump administration to how Russiagate and Ukrainegate were handled?
I think the Russiagate things were exaggerated, even though there were some things that genuinely happened, right? I mean, if it actually came out that Russia was not trying to do anything, I mean, which governments' intelligence agencies are not trying to do something with other governments, right? Like it's obvious, like a common thing that always happens, right? So there are things that were obviously Russia was trying to do, but I think a lot of people exaggerated that to such crazy levels that doesn't make sense. That's as if, like, the level of control that they associated with how much Russian government has over United States. But again, no matter how crazy that whole Russia conspiracy theory was, even though it was based on real things that happened, okay, like Russia was trying to intervene, but not to the level that people think, okay.
Mhm.
But those conspiracy theories are very, very insignificant to this whole. What are we calling this? Trump fraud? Like, should we call it Trump? No, what do we call? Do we have a Gates name for it? No, right? Not
Well,
yet.
it's just election fraud.
Election fraud for Trump. They should have a bit sexier name for this. But go on. Wait, you want to say something?
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's stop the steal. He's stealing the election.
Oh yeah, stop this
That's
deal
a little
thing.
sexier.
I just think, like, no matter how ridiculous Russia Gate you think it was, it's nothing. It's nothing. Like, those conspiracies, at least, is within the realm of possibility. Like, it's like, I don't think so, but is it possible? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I could see it happening
You
if,
mean probability? Because
yeah,
election fraud
probably.
is
No,
possible
no, no,
in
no,
this
no, no.
election cycle.
Election fraud is not just possible; it happens all the time. Okay, I'm talking about the levels that they're saying. Election fraud happens on
Ah,
election fraud happens in every election at much smaller scales than these people are suggesting, right? In
yeah.
fact, yeah. So I mean, you don't have any election that is 100% fraud free. It's just the levels that these people suggesting are insane. And in fact, this was one of the best elections ever conducted when it comes to fraud levels.
Yeah.
But thank you for the $5 super chat.
Yeah. I just want to acknowledge that people are being very nice to me in the chat today. Thank you
Mm.
for the compliments, you guys. I appreciate it.
Wait, where's mine? Where's mine?
Well, Ghost Bunny is saying hello, my loves.
Oh, well, where's I want specifically compliments to me?
You're so needy. Luke is asking, what right winger are you talking about with 1 million subs? Well, we were talking about the Officer Tatum and Tim Pool. They
Oof.
both have over 1 million subs.
Well, Temple. Okay, let's give credit a bit to Temple for being a half loon. Okay, he's a half loon because he thinks everything is a sign that civil war is about to happen. Okay, but
How
even
does that not make him a full loon?
because even him was saying, guys, it's over. He was constantly saying, guys, it's over. Even that's how crazy this whole fraud you know situation. He still knows how much demand there is for people, for giving some people hope. So sometimes he's like, oh, maybe, but then he's like, no, guys, come on, it's over, it's over. Like, if Tim Pool is telling you it's over, then you have went to the cuckoo town of cuckoo country. Like, even for the cuckoo country, you're like, ooh, this is too much. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Fatima has corrected her icon.
Oh,
I'm now gonna
wow.
acknowledge her. And thank you for the compliment, Fatima.
Yes.
And the compliments specific for you are now rolling in.
That's better.
Do you feel better now?
Well, why are you not reading them?
Oh, Armin, you're sexy. You don't need to fish. Armin, cool glasses. Armin, you have amazing hair.
Great. I'm happy now. I'm satisfied. Okay, we can go. We can go on now. That's what we were waiting for.
Armin is cute with his glasses on.
And without.
Do you? Oh, thank you, Adam. Did you get that nice warm feeling inside now? Do you feel good enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm happy now.
Stony Lonesome, you are correct.
I bet Temple with his hat off just looks like a big. Nah, guys, no, that's not fair. Don't go after people's looks. I don't understand though. Why do people that have hair only here and not over here? Why don't they just shave it all off? I never understand that. Like the
I think
bald
he
look.
has. I think he has just finally committed to the shave.
Yeah, but why don't everybody do that? Like the bald look is a good look. Why do you have the why do they have that look? Why would you leave hair here and not have hair here? Just shave it all off. That's a nice bald look. I don't know. It's weird. Um.
Anyways.
Anyways, share the screen.
Okay, so we're going to be talking today about how the MAGA sters have reacted to Mitch McConnell actually acknowledging that Biden won the election. And they oh man, this is Luke, this is like the number one way to trigger Armin right here. Well, not the number one, but it's up there. It's up there.
Looks are superficial. Are you serious, Luke? Are you serious? Like, come on, this is so cringe.
Luke, do you know how hard he works?
No, I mean, no, this is not true. Come on, guys. Are you actually going to deny the natural biological attraction people have to certain looks? Like, do you really think that's like nothing? Do you really think do you think that applies to everything except the human face and human body? Like, you look at a painting and you're like, oh, that's a beautiful painting. You look at, like, I don't know, a car, like, oh, that's a beautiful car. But all of a sudden, to humans, to human body and the human face, all of a sudden you're kind of like, I'm not now. It's just the mind. I want to screw your mind. I want to stick my penis in your mind. I don't care about how you look. I don't care. All shapes and all sizes and everything. I don't care what your face looks like. I just have a boner for your mind. Come on. You know that.
Wait.
You know that's not true. I know that's not true. Everybody who's saying that's true, they're just all pretending. They're pretending. Come on. I'm just being honest. Are you okay?
I'm gonna be okay.
Okay. Oh.
I'm gonna stick my penis in your mind. It really took me.
I like how Smitty predicted what's gonna happen.
There it is. Okay. Okay, I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be okay. So we're gonna talk about.
Hey.
We're gonna talk about. Because let's be clear, not all conservatives are this way. Not all right-wingers are this way. We're talking about the brand of right-wingers who are very dogmatic, possibly see Trump as a god king, savior of the republic, and reacting to Mitch McConnell acknowledging that he's not going to be their president for the next term. So for background, let's just... whoops. There we go. Let's look at, just to give background to people. Actually, no, let's do the video first. Okay. Here we go. Breaking. Senate Majority Leader McConnell. The Electoral College has spoken. Today, I want to congratulate President-elect Biden. So,
but our system of government has processes to determine who will be sworn in on January the 20th. The Electoral College has spoken. So today I want to congratulate President-elect Joe Biden. The President-elect is no stranger to the Senate. He's devoted himself to public service for many years. I also want to congratulate the Vice President-elect, our colleague from California, Senator Harris. Beyond our differences, all Americans can take pride that our nation has a female Vice President-elect for the very first time. I look forward to finishing out the next 36 days strong with President Trump. Our nation needs us to add another bipartisan chapter to this record of achievement.
Okay, so that happened on, I believe, Monday, if you live in North America. And people were not happy about it. So should I zoom in more? Probably. Okay. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, for the first time, acknowledged Joe Biden's victory and referred to him as president-elect 6 weeks after Election Day and amid President Donald Trump's continued refusal to accept defeat. Then it says, the remarks that you just heard, McConnell's comments are significant given that many Senate Republicans still wouldn't recognize Biden's victory on Monday evening, even after the Electoral College made the win official. Behind the scenes, McConnell also urged Republican senators on a private conference call not to join House members on January 6th to object to state electoral results, a source on the call tells CNN. When Congress formally counts the Electoral College votes and members of Congress can object. Other top Republicans, including Senate Majority Whip John Thune and Senate Rules Chairman Roy Blunt, echoed that sentiment. Doing so, they said, would be fruitless and force them to cast a politically challenging vote against the president that day. McConnell had given the White House a heads up before he took to the floor on Tuesday afternoon to congratulate Biden on his win, according to a source familiar with the matter. Politico first reported the Senate Majority Leader had sent a message to the White House ahead of his remarks. Democrats had criticized Republicans' refusal to accept the outcome of the election and highlighted that it took more than 40 days since Americans went to the polls for many GOP members of Congress to speak up. You have something to say?
Mainstream media must be fake news. Look at this. Reading CNN articles. What garbage is this, Armin? Mainstream media. Fake news. Definitely fake news. Oh my God. You guys. Anyways, continue. I just had to highlight that.
Okay. Like, I have a lot of criticism of CNN, but guys, come on.
Did you know a lot of these people don't understand that the content creators that they listen to, they originally go and get the news from the mainstream media and then they repackage it and then they feed it to them, right? So the original source of everybody you're listening to is the mainstream media. But anyways, let's continue.
The fact that it took 6 weeks for my colleagues to recognize reality and stop undermining our democratic process is sad and disappointing, said Senate Democratic Whip Dick Durbin in a floor speech Tuesday following McConnell's remarks. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer said Tuesday that Trump needs to quote, take his cue from Leader McConnell and that it's time to end his term in a floor speech that also called on his GOP candidates to follow suit. Is there anything else interesting in this article? Not really. So that's the background that we need to know. I just want to contrast this really quick to McConnell just a little bit over a month ago. Okay. So when he was obviously shying away from acknowledging Biden as the president-elect, okay? So this is on November 9th.
Wait, there's no audio. I think you forgot to share the audio. And you're muted. By the way, my audio of you is a little bit choppy, so I'm suspicious that my internet is going to give away. There we go.
Let me know if you can hear this.
No states have yet certified their election results. We have at least 1 or 2 states that are already on track for a recount. And I believe the president may have legal challenges underway in at least 5 states. The core principle here is not complicated. In the United States of America, all legal ballots must be counted. Any illegal ballots must not be counted. The process should be transparent or observable by all sides, and the courts are here to work through concerns.
So yeah, that's just to like give you a little more background and context.
This is just their way of trying to. They know like this whole fraud thing is like it's a crazy conspiracy theory. So they also afraid they're looking at their party, right? And they're like, oh my God, more than half of our party is crazy. And if I actually tell them what's true, we're never gonna, like, we might lose our seats everywhere, right? So they try to come up with something that is technically completely okay, but at the same time, it's not gonna anger all these Republicans. Guys, like, you know how I usually am charitable to conservatives and right-wing people, but come on, guys, you have a crazy problem. Like, what percentage of right-wingers think that this whole election was fraud? Do you know? Like, it's like, guys,
I don't know the percentage, but it's like several million people.
Yeah, but anybody know the percentage of Republicans who believe that this whole election thing was a fraud? Because it's a much, much higher percentage than what the percentage of the left that is the part of the woke cult. Okay? The woke cult is much more fringe on the left than these loons are on the right. So whatever lunacy we highlight here and point and laugh at when it comes to the left, the loons on the right have been taken. Like, we keep worrying about the loons on the left one day taking over. The loons on the right have taken over the party. So this is the, I don't know if this is going to turn into like a internal fight within the Republican Party, in so much so that it will completely like I hope. I mean, the right-wing people are much better at falling in line. As much as they act like they're not conforming, they're very good at conforming. And just like, for the sake of the fetuses, they will all get in line and they put their differences aside. But I don't know, maybe this time is different. Maybe they keep eating the party from the inside and then destroy it. I hope so. I'm not optimistic, but they have turned on each other. And I think if that does happen, then, maybe the Republican Party will start regretting appealing to all these loons for all these years, because look what you're dealing with now, right? They're turning on you now. This is kind of like, this is what Fox News is experiencing. This is kind of like what Saudi Arabia experienced with spreading Wahhabism. And they're like, when you feed crazy, you're not going to be able to control crazy, okay?
It's their Frankenstein monster that came back to attack them.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, what have I created?
Yeah, this is what you get for feeding your crazy too much. They seem useful at the time, but you can't control crazy. You cannot control crazy. It's going to get out of control and you're going to regret it, okay? This is what the left has to learn as well, okay? Sometimes you feel like, guys, I know these wokey people are crazy, but there's like, we need to deal with Trump and stuff, so maybe we work with them. Do not feed your crazy. It will backfire on you. It will backfire on you. You're not going to be able to control it. They will come for you when they get the chance, okay? Anyways, Did you want to highlight some reactions? Any comments we need to highlight? No, people are just fighting. Here. Katie always with the helpful information. Sometimes too helpful. Sometimes a lot of helpful information that I cannot highlight. but always helpful. Katie saying about 70 to 80% of Republicans said they don't buy the elections. 70 to 80. Yep, this is a lot.
Wait.
This is
Katie, what is your source on that?
if this is true, then this is like a party of loons. I'm sorry. You know,
wanna see that citation.
if that's
Needed.
if that is true, you know how I always say, like, not all Republicans, not all conservatives, not all right wingers. Yes, not all, but 70 to 80%. So yeah, you guys, like, I mean, what is the rest of 20% even doing? Like, get out of there. You're on a ship. You're on a crazy ship. Like, hop off. Save yourself.
Well, that percentage is shocking to me. I want to see that citation. I want to dig into that methodology. Oh,
Yeah.
look at how bad Adventurer of Peace wants me. Adventurer of Peace. Who the hell are you? That's cute though. Keep dreaming.
Oh.
I'm taken. There is little. Knight Sidonia is saying there's little incentive for them to change. Their Obama not America playbook worked well. Now they are making a new excuse by claiming Biden is not legit. Oh, I think you mean their Obama is not American? The birther thing.
Okay, 68% of Republicans think Trump won, according to a Fox News poll. Is this one of their, because Fox News, as bad as their shows are, their polls are pretty scientific. This is not one of those online TV polls, right? To the audience. Is this one of their scientific polls, or is this one of the audience polls? That they just, yeah, but I can't click on the link.
I know. Well, I was like gonna pull it up in the live chat actually.
Yeah, apparently it's true. What do you have?
Oh, Stony Lonesome is saying that Adventure of Peace is your sock account.
Wait, where is he saying good thing about me?
No, because he's saying that he dated me.
Well, I'm okay. I don't get it.
Yeah.
All right. But hey, guys, they have sources. Okay. If these numbers are true, okay, then you're a party of loons. Okay. So, guys, here the people that are afraid of the wokeism taking over the left. You should still be afraid. That's a legit concern. Okay. Even though they're fringe, they're very, very loud, and they somehow have a lot more influence that their percentages should allow them to. Okay. However, okay, if you are focused on the problem with the left and do not see that what you're trying to avoid with the left, the right has gone there and beyond, then the content creators that you're listening to are very biased. Okay. They're very biased. Okay. Both of these are, I mean, one of them is a way bigger problem than the other one, right? I really, really hope, I'm not optimistic, but I really hope that this cause a drift within the Republican Party that will make it paralyze it, right, for years to come. I'm not hopeful because just give it a few years, maybe one, maybe even a couple of months, I don't know. But the fetuses, they all agree that we need to save that's the uniting factor, okay? And then they're like, for the sake of the fetuses, they will even give up on Trump at some point.
Okay, so I'm looking at a lot of the polls that people were citing in the live chat. So most of these were conducted in early to mid-November. I think, to be charitable, we say that they believed that at one point. Like, opinions could have changed by now, especially with the Electoral College vote. So,
yeah,
I want to see these polls redone again.
I mean, to think that back then was even loony.
No, it's bad, but like I want to see if that's a sustained belief, right? Like, because that belies certainty.
Oh, here, Afshin has some useful.
Reuters Ipsos opinion poll found that 52% of Republicans believe that Trump won the election compared to just 29% who believe Biden won and 68% worried about rigged election. Interesting. I would like to know when that poll was conducted.
That's pretty. 52% actually, but 52% don't even say like, "Ooh, I think there was some shady things going on, and I think like there was unfair." No, 52% believe that Trump just won, like he just won the election. Oh my god! Oh no, 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 no! Ooh, guys, if you are a Republican and you're one of the 48% that doesn't believe, why are you staying with this? Like, get out. Look at me. The call is coming from inside the house. Get the hell out. Get the hell out of there. Like, why would you, if you're a sane Republican, why are you still a Republican? It's beyond hope. It's beyond hope. Get the hell out of there. Get out. Oh, wait. This is my personal opinion.
Yes.
This does not represent the opinions of Atheist Republic. This is my personal, individual opinion. Atheist Republic is a giant community and all that. And we have many different.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm so
Guys,
good.
that's what we call hashtag growth. We call that hashtag growth. I've been teaching you so well. So let's get into. Oh, yep, there it is. Little eye roll. So let us get into some other opinions. So I want to show you some reactions from famed. I don't even know how. Armin, how would you describe Dinesh D'Souza?
Oh. A right-wing Christian loon.
Okay, so let's get into his immediate reaction to Mitch McConnell, saying, "Why would Mitch why would Mitch deliver such a body blow to patriots and Trump supporters? What is he trying to tell us?" So let's see what he thinks McConnell is trying to tell us. He's also known as a conspiracy theorist. Stony Lonesome? Pause.
Hey, stop it. True though. But anyways. By the way, this is as a documentary that the entire point of the documentary was like, oh, the Democrats used to be racist, so now there must be the racist party. Like, that's his entire argument of the documentary. Like, oh yeah, the Democrats are responsible for the triple K. I like, are you seriously make that argument? Like, isn't this the wokey argument for white people used to do slavery, so that's why they must be the same people today? Like, that's yeah. So, anyways, this guy's like reasoning is below zero reasoning power. But anyways, let's go.
Are a little stunned at Mitch McConnell's not merely acknowledgement of the Electoral College, but congratulations for President-elect Biden. Congratulations for the first woman Vice President Kamala Harris.
So today I want to congratulate President-elect Joe Biden. The President-elect is no stranger to the Senate. He's devoted himself to public service for many years. I also want to congratulate the Vice President-elect, our colleague from California, Senator Harris.
And this seems like a psychological blow to many of us who are convinced that this election had serious problems. There was rigging, there was coordination, there was fraud. Who knows how much fraud? We think enough to overturn the result, but there certainly was a lot. And our biggest frustration is it's not even being looked at. Of course, the media won't even take it seriously. And in that sense have revealed themselves to be not a real media at all. But what about McConnell? Why would he deliver this kind of body blow ultimately to his own side, let alone in the lead up to an important Georgia election? I think here's what's really going on. And that is that we have conservatives who are ultimately devoted to process. And I think what McConnell is trying to say is, listen, you guys may be right that there is fraud. You guys may be right that there is systematic fraud. But this is similar to if your neighbor comes and steals from you and robs your house. You know it occurred, but you have to prove it. You have to make a complaint. You've got to get the guy arrested. You've got to get the court to acknowledge it. He has to return your stuff and pay compensation. But without converting the actual fact into a legal fact, it remains in the end not a legal fact. And so what McConnell is saying is there are two paths to us. One, the legal path, and it looks like that path is closing, if not closed. The Supreme Court, I think, is telegraphing. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here, but seems to be saying, we don't want any part of this. We don't want to be the ones to resolve this. This is something for the political process. And if that is the case, then the simple truth is, the simple reality of the matter, and I think McConnell in this sense is being sort of, at least in his own view, a realist. He's saying there's only the political process. There's the state legislatures and there's the Congress. So if you can't do it the Supreme Court way, you have to do it that way. And so I think the Trump team needs to step forward and lay out the path that they have, that they are plotting or charting in order to press this case forward. There is a little bit of a lack of leadership in laying out the path forward so that the rest of us know where these guys are going, so we can, in the end, endorse or support or suggest our own way forward.
These people can lose 1,000 times and they will still come up with a justification for why they were winning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they will find a way. They will find a way. Trump could come out and say, listen, guys, we lost fair and square. I'm not president anymore. Get over it. And they will try to decipher that message somehow to be like this means something else. This is definitely something else. He's like, there's no way we lost. By the way,
why would he deliver this psychological blow?
Yes, they would try to come up with, I don't know how, but they will come up with, it's almost as if like your leader just got crucified and you're trying to come up with a way to make it seem like this was already part of his plan, right? From the beginning. Or the same way that your leader takes 72 people and goes into a war to reclaim the caliphate, and he gets crushed by the opposition, and you have to come up with a way to justify that this was always the plan from the beginning. This is the same thing. By the way, if somebody steals your TV and you can't prove it, do you go, if you're at their home all of a sudden, would you congratulate them for their new one? Would you sit there and be like, wow, I want to congratulate you for this beautiful giant TV that you have. Okay, whatever. These people. Oh my God. By the way, here I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question to Trump supporters. Trump supporters. Yeah. Are you tired of winning yet? Are you tired? Are you tired of winning? Is this election, if one thing that came out of this whole thing that was so beautiful, it was so fun. I know it's a mess. I know I shouldn't be enjoying this. Okay,
but I thought we can get.
Yeah, I know, but I thought we're gonna get, when Trump loses, we're gonna see, we're like, oof, it's gonna be so much fun to see Trump losing. But we didn't get him losing once. We saw him losing again and again and again and again.
In the Electoral College.
Every single one of them was more glorious than the one before it. And the desperation, the coping, it was so beautiful. So thank you. I mean, I really do appreciate that, because re-experiencing Trump and his supporters losing over and over again was like, I don't know, it was just so much fun. I thought we just
continue into early January.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a super chat.
Oh yeah. And it's a compliment.
Super chat, Maggie. And it's a compliment for Armin.
Yes.
For the $5. Good joke about the TV being stolen, Armin. LOL.
Yeah. Yes, of
Um,
course. It's a good joke. It's coming from me.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
So this I found a little bit more MAGA salt. A copium overdose. Oh my god. Let me I hate how I have to go and change the tab every time. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Terrence K. Williams, but he's a like hardcore Trumper comedian. And
is he real? It seems like his videos are too dumb sometimes for me to think they're real. Are they real? Like, is he just like?
I think it's real.
Sometimes I feel like can't be that dumb. He must be like a genius troll. If it's real, then oh my god.
Okay, either it's he's made this shtick his career.
Either he's the best troll, or one of the dumbest people on Twitter. Either way, it's fun.
Yeah. So this I just want to give you guys a little comparison because I love catching people doing stuff like this. So this was tweeted on the 9th. So that was back when Mitch McConnell, that second video I played of him, basically saying, you know, we have to go through the process in this country, like shying away from actually calling Joe Biden the president-elect. So I can't stop laughing. You think it's so funny. It's so funny that people think that President Trump will concede. Trump concede is not happening. Mitch McConnell is standing up for Trump. Okay, this is what I really want to highlight the most. Mitch McConnell standing up for Trump. Our president is a fighter and the best chess player. He will not let the Democrats steal this election. And I'm only going to play a little bit of this video because it's not really relevant, but it's also
wait, before I forget, can I just 1 second? Mm-hmm. Can I just say one of the most popular conspiracies that is going to come out of this is that Trump is going to be able to fight the deep state more effectively as outside
as a former president.
As a former president, like, and this was always his plan. There's no way for these people to lose. You know, they have to justify it. Like, he's gonna, like, this was genius. We did it. Oh my God, Trump is so much smarter than even us. Like, even if it's proven to them that he lost, it's like, no, this was his plan, guys. We didn't see it. How could we ever doubt him? He was planning this so that he could expose the entire system and the entire election system. This was always, anyways.
Oh, thank you for the compliment. Anyways, so I'm just gonna play a little bit of this because it's just so unhinged, even though the rest of it doesn't have to do with Mitch, and then we'll get to what does have to do with Mitch. Guys, they're coping so well.
Oh, y'all really think President Trump is about to concede? Y'all might as well give it up. Our president is not about to let these Democrats punk him out of an election.
Armin, your face.
This president is not about to let these Democrats steal this election from him and the American people. It's not happening, Captain. Y'all might as well forget about it. Y'all messing with the wrong one. Oh, yeah, y'all messing with the wrong one. He's not your typical Republican. He's not your typical politician. He is not about to concede.
Okay, so I just had to highlight that beginning because I'm always like, oh my God.
How many people retweeted this and liked this? God damn it, man. What the fuck is happening?
A lot.
Okay.
This man has over 1 million followers. Oh, Vikram. Yes, this is a good... Wait. Hi, Vikram. Scott Adams, the creator of the Dilbert cartoon, believes that Donald Trump is a master of persuasion, and every blunder of his is just some super smart tactic to win. Yeah, Scott Adams talking about Trump is like,
This is basically, this is very much like religion. You know how we sometimes say like the woke act like religious people. This is basically that. Like there's, you know, Trump, everything, every dumb thing that he does or he says, that people think that this is like a master plan. You know what this sounds like, Susie? You know what it sounds like? God works in mysterious ways.
yes. Wait.
God works in every time you point out to something that wouldn't make sense from a position of an all-loving, all-powerful God, the answer is God works in mysterious ways. You might as well just switch it up. You could say God is playing 3D chess, and then say Trump is working in mysterious ways. Why not? Let's switch it up.
No, Trump is the greatest of deceivers.
Yeah, bring Islam in as well. Yeah.
So
No, let's say no. Actually, I think we should do that. Trump works in mysterious ways.
yeah,
That should be their catchphrase. Yeah.
So that video was on the 9th, right, of November. And then I love this. I have never defended Mitch McConnell, and I'm glad I didn't. He is out of his damn mind telling us to accept former VP Joe Biden and Senator Kamala Harris. So technically, in the previous tweet, he did not technically defend Mitch, but he was saying that Mitch is going to be, you know, he's standing up for the president. He's a defender of the president, blah, blah, blah. I just love this though. Like they flip so quickly, because I was going around to like all my favorite nutty right wingers and just doing, you know, like search this account for keywords Mitch McConnell, and just so I could see how their attitudes changed from the 9th to the 15th. Oh my god. It's oh my word. Yeah, that just made me giggle. And any commentary on that?
No, I mean, this is like, do you think that what's gonna happen to these people going forward? Like, is the fact that they're giving on the Republican Party, like, it actually gives me hope, because this is like this was like something that the left wing people had to deal with, like them turning on each other. Like, is this gonna last? I hope it lasts. Like, I hope they keep turning on each other like this, because the Republican Party is one of the greatest dangers to not just the United States, but to the planet. Yeah. And if this, like, you know, a lot of people are looking at this, like I saw somebody in live chat like, oh my god, the United States is lost. Like this shouldn't give you, this shouldn't make you like, where was this? I think it was Emily. I'm gonna give some hope to Emily. Where is it? Was Emily said something? Oh, here, highlight it. Where is it? StreamYard not letting me highlight this. Okay, Emily earlier said America is about to get destroyed. Oh, there we go. America is about to get destroyed. No, this. I mean, I'm not sure, but this gives me hope. America is about to get saved if the Republican Party turns on each other like this. If it continues, again, I'm not very optimistic that it continues, but this is a great thing. If we manage, if it turns on each other, like, we want more of this. We want more of this, not less of this. Like, United States would be so much of a better country if Republican Party becomes paralyzed. And again, I'm not very optimistic that this will paralyze it, but if we had ever chance of seeing it become paralyzed, it would be this. It would be them turning on each other, right? So this should be a sign of hope. You feed your loons. I hope your returns on investment on feeding the loons makes you regret that.
Trells is saying, so I guess MAGA is basically saying, Mitch, please. That's a good one. That's a
Yeah.
good one. I'm trying to see if there was any other good things that I pull up. Let's just scroll through some of the quote retweets of that NBC tweet that I had earlier, just because some of them are so juicy. Wait. So yeah, this is him, again, congratulating Biden, and it's almost like there's a China sex tape on him or something from
Oh
Patriot,
my.
featuring a Q logo with an angel slayer in the middle of it. Quite possibly.
I love how these people come to the conclusions.
I love
right?
it.
It's just like
Mitch is part of the swamp, and he's just shown the American people he is.
that's great.
Like, oh my god, yeah, oh my gosh, it's they're oh, they're so mad. Oh my gosh. And then on the other hand, oh my gosh, yeah, there's a lot of just like loony libs too. Oh, not Noah.
Hossein is saying, I mean, Mitch does suck. LOL. Yeah, I agree, but not for the reasons these people think.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yep. Oh no. Here's another Q account. We don't care what Mitch and his Chinese wife says in that NBC/CBS/ABC/NSNBC/CNN parentheses the Chinese network says President Donald Trump won the election, and me and every patriot will stand in the way of sleazy Joe Biden being inaugurated. He lost. He didn't even try. He was put in. Bro.
Wow.
I mean, to be fair, it's almost like, is this real? Are these
They're-
bots? Are these bots?
I saw no bots don't talk like this.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You have shown to be the traitor we knew you were. You'll be get mode for Christmas.
Whoa! These people go pleasure themselves with while imagining all the politicians they hate in prison. Like you could see, like one of the most popular memes that you could post that these people would just like eat up. Oh my! Like they just love it. Like showing Hillary, Obama, and Biden in orange jumpsuits and handcuffs behind bars. They just like, ooh, they just love it. They just like, oh, they walk. They just, they look at it and they can't. That is like that is
Oh my
one
God.
of their fantasies.
Well, and also just like how racist they are towards his wife. Cocaine
Yeah.
sold out to his China family.
Wow.
Pizza emoji.
Pizza. Oh wow. These are.
What does the boat and the safety pin mean?
I think both was like. I don't. Is that like the Trump rally that the people? Yeah, they had to people on about the cops. Like they support the police. I don't know where the 3 stars are. Wow, these people haven't still given up on pizza. How? By the way, for people that think that this whole Trump fraud election thing is going to go away, this is I think we're with this. This is like the truther thing.
Oh no, this is broken Leah.
What?
Oh wait, I always heard from friends and family I was it's not rigged. Oh snap. Stoney, you know what's up.
No, but guys, like I think like a decade from now, people are gonna have signs standing outside. Trump election was stolen. He was our savior, like something like that. Like I think like this is like one of those moments. Like some people are looking at this and think like this is a temporary thing. We're gonna get over it at some point. No, this is one of those conspiracies that is gonna stick with us for years, just like 9/11, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with the ramifications of this.
Get into it.
It's really good though, because I think this was very helpful of signaling the amount of lunacy from, like it's so easy now for us to identify the people that are close to the too far gone people. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like now you're like, like not all right wing people are crazy, not all Republicans are loonies. Well, now they like, how could you tell? How could you not tell? Well, it's easy now. Just ask them if Trump won the election, right? So they have made it very easy to be identified as, as the crazy that they are. I also think something that was kind of helpful from this whole Trump lunacy is that anti-intellectualism, I think, is becoming a little bit less popular than before, given how it's now associated with two things that are now, being anti-science is becoming less popular because of the association it has with Trump. You know what I mean? Like anti-vaccine is getting a hit because it's being associated with like QAnon and Trump supporters. So I'm hoping the backlash to that is that people don't want to be like associated with that. So maybe the reaction to that is like people are going to be more, looking into supporting the scientific method and vaccines and stuff like that. I know the QAnon and all that all those loons are crazy and all, but a lot of people want to distance themselves from it, and that might have a positive. And also protectionism. This is why one good thing that might come out of Trump, like maybe this whole idea of being anti-trade, being made in America. That's usually a positive. People associate that with something good, something noble to fight for, which is ridiculous. And I think Trump being a protectionist may make some people not see that as a virtue signal as effectively as it used to be from politicians. So that's another slight positive side effect, that if you try to use protectionism as a virtue signal as a politician, I hope that it's not going to work as effectively as before. I know a lot of left-leaning protectionists are going to keep trying to argue that, look, Trump was not doing protectionism correctly. This is the way to do it. But again, it's going to be less appealing than it used to be. So I hope that's true as well. Again, I don't know if these are true. I'm just hoping that these are some of the side effects. We have to take what we can get, right? Because this past 4 years has been crazy. So we need to find some silver lining to highlight here and there.
So yeah, that's all I had pulled up for us today.
Cool. All right, guys, this is fun, right? I know we're gonna have less. We need to also highlight more Wookiee stuff, because I know I told you that they might be less relevant going forward, but that doesn't mean they're not important, okay? So just because we're showing you right-wing loons, and don't worry, if you're interested in left-wing lunacy, we'll have that here as well, okay? We don't discriminate.
We did a good stream on woke vaccine denial, basically exemptions.
Yeah, we did.
That was a good one, so go check that out.
Yes. So if you're in here for both, seeing right-wing lunacy and left-wing lunacy and Islamic lunacy and Hindutva lunacy and Christian lunacy, we have all of it. We have it all. Okay. So, and every once in a while, I know there's such a small percentage of the population, so that's why we don't get to highlight them as much. But whenever we can get it, we also will highlight Judaism lunacy as well. Okay, people are like, oh, Armin, why don't you highlight Judaism lunacy? We know who pays you.
No.
Yeah, that's like, well, because there's such a tiny percentage. When we get the chance, we'll do that as well. Okay, we get the chance, we'll do it as well. They're just tiny. There's not that much going on. You know what percentage of the population they are? We will, if they do it. They're trust me, the Orthodox
percent of the global population, right?
Yeah, but they have their crazy times, and we will highlight it as well. Yeah, they have.
Well, we do, it's typically on the news hour, not full streams, but yes.
Yeah.
I got my finger on the pulse of the from.
Yes. Guys, Susanna has eyes everywhere. It's very impressive. Anyways, we have to go. I don't know why StreamYard is not working for me. My connection is acting up.
Do you need me to end the broadcast?
Wait, hold on. I just wanted to highlight these last comments. Troll saying, random idea. If we need to talk about cultural appropriation, how about doing a review of Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Because that is some beautiful appropriation of Nordic culture. Ooh, wait, oh my God, guys, don't get me back. Assassin's Creed is the only game that could get me back into gaming. If there's any game that could do that. David is saying, actually, do more right wing stuff. I was so pissed off at the woke. I had forgotten how funny our right wingers are. Yes, we do both. We do both. We appeal to all of our audiences. Don't forget vegan lunacy. Yeah, okay, for sure. Same. Love you guys.
Maggie is saying you're handsome and intelligent.
Ah, thank you, Maggie. Wait, can I make Maggie an admin? Good.
You're easy.
I am. I'm proud of it.
I'm proud of it. I'm proud of that.
Love you guys. SIMP word for S word for Guru Armin. Yes, guys. Twitch is like apparently banning SIMP, so that's why. Armin. Yeah, that's great. Wow, I like this. And Susanna as well. Assassin's Creed is based on Ismaili Islam. Yeah, the original games. Yeah. Anyways, we have to go. Make sure you subscribe. It's Hekma, it's Dharma. You know it. And don't just subscribe. All the buttons, every single one of them. You can see like all the things. They're like, oh shit, should I share? Yes. Should I like? Yes. Should I subscribe? Yes. Should I comment? Yes. Should I hit the notification bell? Yes. Should I hit all after I hit the notification bell? Yes to all of that. Hit dislike. You didn't like the video? Hit the dislike button. Do it now. It's Hekma.